ng positive, maganda nga siya because it's given them the time to
Mhm.
actually they can study, they can learn more about
Mhm.
flight attendants. Lagi naming sinasabi nga sa mga training before that
Mhm.
they are so blessed
Mhm.
na madaming vloggers ngayon because during my
Yes.
time, I had no idea what I was getting myself into. Wala
Yeah.
akong kamalay-malay na ganun pala siya kahirap.
Welcome to Fly High Media again, everyone. And today's another episode of Life of a Flight Attendant, where we talk about, um, as the title says, a life of a cabin crew, the career, what it takes to be a cabin crew, tips and advice, and so on. So before we go on to the main topic, please do not forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell button to be notified for any new posts about the Filipino flight attendants and the Philippine aviation industry. All right. So today's topic is something interesting kasi alam niyo naman nagkaroon ng pandemic na ganito. And then, syempre, we don't think that the airlines will be hiring for a certain period of time. I think now is the best time actually for our aspirants to get prepared for future hirings. And for that, we have a guest for today, guest flight attendant for today. We have no less than, syempre, kilala niyo na siya. She may be one of your favorite vloggers. We have no less than Candace Gold. Thank you, Candace, for being here on Fly High Media.
Hello! Hello, thank you for having me. Grabe, nakaka-tense.
Di naman, actually nga medyo kinakabahan ako kasi I'm with seasoned vloggers here who are like who has a lot of followers right now, and I mean, I remember yung sa mga group chat sasabi nila, oh yes, si Candice Gold, ako si I'm a fan, so syempre
Oh, thank you.
we cannot fail your fans, and of course we want to keep them excited the same way how you take care of your followers, right?
Exactly. So, hello
Yeah.
everybody.
How do
Ah.
anong tawag mo sa followers mo? Kasi 'di ba si Ina Ramos meron Levi's, yung iba may
I know.
anong tawag mo
I,
sa followers
to be
mo?
honest, I just realized that I don't really call them anything. I just say, "Hey, everybody, it's me again." Like, hi, like just common friends or something, you know. It's just like yung parang tipong kausap mo lang yung kaibigan mo, yung ganyan.
Yes.
Wala talagang label, kumbaga. Wala akong sinasabi na. Sometimes actually I say hi,
Yeah.
lovelies, or hi, everybody. Hi,
Yeah.
yeah. Not really the typical na may label talaga yung
Yeah.
fans and everybody. Mm-mm.
Yeah,
Napapaisip nga ako na baka kailangan ko maglagay.
malay nyo, 'di ba? May maisip ka later on, or malay mo yung mga followers watching this may masuggest sila. So guys,
Mm-mm.
kung may suggestion kayo for Candace, kung ano yung tatawag niyo sa inyo, please do put it on the comment section. Alright?
Yes, yes. Give me some ideas, guys.
Yeah, yeah, Candace, what I noticed about you. Ang ganda ng accent mo. Paano ba yun?
Thank Paano ba yun? Pre-practice ko lang po. No, no, joke. No, no, no. Pre-practice lang pala, no. No, no, I'm actually half Australian, half
Ah,
Filipino. So I was born and raised in Australia. So
uh-huh,
ayan. So medyo na, I kept it with me somehow. So
uh-huh.
there we go. So yeah, so it's been with me for years. So kapag mag-English ako, kusa na lang siyang lumalabas. Pero thankfully, kapag nagtatagalog naman ako, wala naman. Wala namang accent. Wala naman akong ganyan mga kamusta po? Wala naman ganyan. Wala naman ganyan.
So, Candice, mind to invite all our viewers right now to your vlogs?
Yes, hello everybody. So please do like and follow or subscribe to my YouTube channel. It is just Candace Gold Vlogs. So I also have a Facebook page as well. And you'll find there videos or vlogs about being a flight attendant, daily life of being a flight attendant, and everything else. So I hope you guys enjoy my videos. Thank you.
All right. So, if you want any information about being a flight attendant, kailangan kung kausap ko si Candice School, kailangan may konti accent eh. Flight attendant, wait, alam ko silent yun. Attendant? Sorry.
Yes.
Yun. So, please do subscribe to her channel there. We're flashing it below. Candace Gold Vlogs, right?
Vlogs.
Yeah,
Yes,
Candace
yes.
Gold Vlogs. So yeah, you can see below. Please do subscribe to Candace channel for information on flight attendants. Baka oops, say flight attendants. Yeah, yeah, flight attendants, and basically you'll see her life also outside the aircraft and all. And if you want information, also I'm sure she's there. You can ask her questions and so. So Candace, you know what? One of the, I mean, ngayon, di ba, syempre, we have a pandemic, we have a crisis,
Yes.
and you know what's happened to basically the aviation industry. It's sad. It's sad to see everything happening. But you know what? I
Mhm.
see this also as an opportunity actually. Kasi yung utak ko minsan ay pag may downtime or may there's something negative, there's always that silver lining. Ka nga sabi ni Catriona Gray, there's always that silver lining
Exactly.
or that thing that opportunity, sorry, opportunity. I hope I got it right.
Kailangan i-correct talaga.
Yeah,
Opportunity. Oo.
yeah, yeah,
Go.
ako eh. Yeah, the opportunity that these people can use in order to prepare to to be in your shoes one day, which is to be a flight attendant. Before that, ano usually yung mga tanong ng mga followers mo sa vlogs? Because I'm sure these people ask questions like, how do we prepare? How to do this? How to do that? Ano usually most common questions nila?
Yes. Most common question is yung ano, tungkol sa
Mhm,
training,
mhm,
surprisingly. Kasi I was
mhm,
expecting, when I started doing my vlogs, I was expecting them to ask me like, um, how to prepare, or what do they
yes.
need, what are the misconceptions and all of that. But
Mhm,
they ask me how training is.
mhm,
So their minds are already in the future kapag
mhm,
natanggap na sila na how is the training, how hard it is, what to
mhm,
expect and everything else. After that will be when they ask me about their scars
mhm,
and their teeth
mhm.
and their height and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, they ask agad about training. So parang, well, which is good eh. Kasi parang na-envision na nila sarili nila eh, di ba? Na-envision na nila. Kumbaga,
Yes, exactly.
oh, they just want to prepare for the training kasi lahat lahat naman ng flight attendants nagsabi, training is actually the hardest part. Anyway, so yun nga yung aspirants una-una yung iniisip kagad yung training, which is actually something, we do appreciate kasi they envision themselves already. But of course,
Yeah,
getting in is the very first hurdle always, eh, 'di ba?
exactly.
Uh, So when it
Yeah.
comes to when it comes to preparing to be a flight attendant, 'di ba? How can they use this time? Kasi I see this as an opportunity, as a time for these aspirants to prepare to be in your shoes one day. So what would be the best way for them to prepare to use this break in order to prepare themselves to get through the interview, the interview,
Mhm.
and then training.
Well, for me, this is actually the best thing that could ever happen to them. I'm not saying that it's
Yeah.
very good that the pandemic happened or
Mm,
mabuti na nga na may ganito. Of
mm,
course, hindi. But
uh,
if you think about it, if mag-iisip ka ng positive, maganda nga siya because it's given them the time to
mhm,
actually they can study, they can learn more about
mhm,
flight attendants. Lagi namin sinasabi nga sa mga training before that
mhm,
they are so blessed
mhm.
na madaming vloggers ngayon because during my
Yes.
time, I had no idea what I was getting myself into. Wala
Uh,
akong kamalay-malay na ganun pala siya kahirap. So
uh,
nowadays, they can easily just go on YouTube. You can watch all of the flight attendants because every single thing that we actually talk about, it never goes out of style, if I
mhm,
may say.
uh,
Kasi lahat naman yan, they can use it in the long run.
mhm,
Tapos, one message away naman din
mhm.
kami. So if they do have
Yeah.
any questions, they can always message us, ask
Mhm,
us questions. So it's very, very easy. And always learn as well. If you have a company
mhm,
they came back inside. If you have a company in mind, so for example, you really want to join Emirates or Qatar Airways, then you can focus on that company and learn about their history, how did they start, and that would actually give you added points during the interview if you know
Yeah.
what you're talking about. So ganon. Oo. So ayan, and if they have any things to improve within themselves being a person, so mga facial expressions natin,
Yeah.
di ba? So
Ah.
facial expressions natin, we don't know na nag-roll eyes na pala tayo, mga ganyan. So
Ah.
during this time, they can actually practice, no? They can practice, they can talk to their family members, tatanungin nila yung mga kamag-anak nila, uy, may mga, ano ba ako sa, yung mga facial expressions ko ba that I need to control, the way that I speak, yung smile ko ba, hindi ba nakakatakot yung
Ah.
ngiti ko, or or
Ah.
pleasant ba yung ngiti ko
Yes.
kasi 'di ba? So all of these things they can actually do it and within the walls of their house pwedeng-pwede nilang gawin. So it's all good. Yan.
And then how about training? Kasi I noticed that there's some aspirants who focus too much on getting in. Pero pagkarating sa
Mm,
training, nabubulagay na, grabing hirap pala nito. Or, wow, I never knew
yes.
it's that hard. So, how can they prepare as early as now for the training? Which is, alam ko, yung getting in is just like this compared to yung training mismo eh.
Trading mismo. Yes, because with trading it comes with physical, emotion, mental ay ano ba yan mga words na yun nakalimutan ko na. Pero it takes a strive, it takes a hold on your yung pag-iisip, the way you think,
Yeah.
your emotion. It's not
Uh,
only physically tiring. Yeah, it's not only physically tiring, but it's also mentally tiring, emotionally
mm,
tiring as well. So, ang iniisip kasi, usually when you join
yeah.
being a flight attendant na wala ka namang, like, yung iba, they only see what they see when they fly on an aircraft. So, ang nakikita lang nila is masaya kami,
Uh,
nagbebenta with Cebu Pacific, nagbebenta ng snacks, or
uh,
with a full service, they're giving out food. So, yan lang yung iniisip nila, ito
mm,
lang yung trabaho ng flight attendant.
uh,
But when they join the training, dyan nila ma-realize that it is actually more than that, na kailangan mo talagang ibigay yung 100%
mm,
mo. Um, and so, uh, as early as now, if they already know that we have first aid training, so why not get into the first aid, study
uh,
about first aid terms, like if you really want
mm,
to get to know how it
mm,
is being a flight attendant, know the destinations, know
mhm.
know the how we what's it called? Gosh, this is the downfall of being a flight attendant
Yeah.
is the memory. yung biglang yung mga biglang short yung
Parang ano,
short yung memory.
parang ano, hindi yung
Nag,
ano, alam mo yung sa the tip of your tongue biglang point.
Oo, yung biglang nakakalimutan yung mga kailangan sabihin. Yung short-term memory and everything or forgetfulness. So
Uh,
yan. So always take your vitamins so that you don't end up like me
and
na
me,
forgetful na masyado.
kaya nga eh. O minsan nakalimutan mo anong araw ngayon. Minsan nakala mo may flight ka ngayon, yan pala off.
Yes. Off pala. Ay, naku,
Uh,
nangyayari sa akin yan. It was a rest day. It was off rest day and then early morning 3 a.m. yung flight ko. So on the day off, I
mm,
thought it was the rest day na. So ayan, nandun na ako sa headquarters, magsa-sign
uh,
in na ako. Tapos ayaw pumasok. So pumunta ako sa immigration officer. Yun ko, sabi ko, something's wrong with my e-gate. It's not working. Maybe it's
mm,
expired or something. Can you help me with it? Tapos kinuha niya yung passport ko, ganyan.
uh,
Tapos tawa siya ng tawa. Sabi niya, saan ka pupunta? Anong flight mo? Sabi ko, eto, Kuwait, ganyan. Sabi niya, anong date ng flight mo? Sabi ko, ngayon. Kaya, no, double check your roster. It's tomorrow. Sabi ko, ay, sige na, uwi na ako. Sayang ang makeup.
biglang parang cold day off.
Correct. Nasayang yung day off ko.
Yeah. Hey, Candice also, aside from preparing from training, there are a lot of aspirants who want to work or be a flight attendant for an international airline, so Emirates, Etihad, Qatar Airways, what's the best way for them to prepare as early as now to be an international flight attendant for whatever? I mean, Saudi, Emirates, Etihad, Qatar, or maybe in the US or Cathay Pacific. We don't know.
Mm-mm. Um, to be honest, there is no exact answer for that question.
Yeah.
But the best thing that I can actually tell them is just focus on yourself.
Mhm.
Because at the end of the day, especially during the interview and everything, what the recruiters are actually doing, they're just looking at you.
Mhm.
So you may say the best things, the best words can come out of your mouth, ang ganda ng sagot mo, but then they can feel your aura
Mhm.
na parang tinatamad ka or
Mhm.
meron kang attitude. That would be the single reason why magno-no sila sa'yo. So
Oh.
that's why I always tell my followers na um, it's always good it's always good to practice the way you speak,
Mhm.
yung nakangiti ka,
Mhm.
yung mga ganyan. So, ito, yung mga kasanayan to ng mga
Uh,
cabin crew, nakangiti pa rin
uh,
habang nagsasalita, di
uh,
ba? While talking, you're smiling. Um, even the way you react to certain situations, kasi mangyayari at mangyayari talaga yan, especially on an international flight. You have different cultures, you have different people, you're flying with different people from different countries and everything. So it's always good to be culturally aware. Like your joke may not be a joke to them,
mhm.
and they
True.
might get offended and stuff. The way they speak, lalo na mga Russian, di ba?
Mhm.
Mga Russian, nakakatakot kung magsalita. Pero
Uh,
ano na pala sila, hindi pala sila galit sa mga form na yon. Yung parang
mhm.
akala mo, they're shouting at you, pero yan pala talaga sila
Mhm.
na
That's their way of
magsalita.
speaking.
Oo, that's their way of speaking. Like I had an incident that I flew with a Ukrainian. She was straight face. Hindi talaga siya
Mhm.
humingiti, but she always chooses the galley. And then when she's in the galley, she's like, "What do you want? Okay, which one?" Yung parang, okay, are you okay?
Mhm.
Ganyan ka na lang na, did I do something? Did I do anything? Or did I hurt your feelings? No, nothing's wrong. This is just how I am. Okay, sige, sige. Parang ganyan. Kasi madami naman din umiiyak
Uh,
kasi miscommunication and stuff
yeah.
like that. So you always have to be ahead of time. You always have to be understandable. You have to
Mhm.
understand that, okay, maybe ganyan siya, or even with the passengers, we always tend to get mad at the customers kung bakit may
Uh,
attitude. But then at the
yes.
end of the day, hindi naman din natin alam why they're acting that way. There might be
Uh,
a bigger story behind it.
mhm.
So that's kind of the mindset of a cabin crew. You
Mhm.
always have to think you're in the shoes of other people.
Mhm.
So I know I've gone off topic
Uh,
because you're asking me about the airline and
mhm.
everything, but I think that's the general thing about it, being a cabin crew. No matter
Yes.
what airline you apply for, at the end of the day they do actually look at your attitude or the way
Mhm.
you
Mhm.
react to certain
True.
situations and the way you speak and stuff. So yeah.
Let's go to smile. Nabanggit mo yung you smile all the time kahit ano,
Mm,
whenever you serve. You know what? There's this
yes.
we have normal smiles, right? But there's
Mm,
such thing as the flight attendant smile. And,
yes.
well, personally, the way I define it is, it's a very genuine one. It's a very
Mm,
genuine one that, what, when you see a flight attendant smile, it's parang alam mo that it comes from the heart. It comes from
yes.
the heart. It's not a smile na ngiting, ano yun, yung term na yun, parang ngiting,
Ngiting aso.
ayun, yung ngiting aso.
Ah,
Hindi.
ganyan.
Hindi, di ba? It's all
Oo.
natural. I mean, I can see it in you. I see it in you. I see it in all the flight attendants we've interviewed here in Fly High Manila and all the flight
Yes.
attendants I've met. I mean, I just see one common thing. The smile is really something. It's really a genuine smile. Ngayon, if an aspirant would go to you and ask you, how can I practice to achieve that flight attendant smile? Well, okay, let's say may perfect
Yeah.
teeth na siya. May perfect teeth already. Iba pa
Okay.
rin kasi
Yeah.
there's some people with perfect teeth pero hindi pa rin kuha. Iba pa rin ngiting flight attendant eh. What's the best way for
Mm-hmm.
them to practice? Kasi I'm sure that's one of those questions. To practice to get that flight attendant smile.
Yes. So the flight attendant smile, it always comes from within. So lagi nilang sinasabi na you have to wake up in a good mood.
Mm,
So if you come to work, you decided to come to work. So it's not their fault anymore while you're here. So
mm,
you might as well wake up grateful. So
mm,
as long as you start your day na maganda ang mood mo,
mm,
naturally na yan nalalabas sa
uh,
ngiti mo. Because you already love what you do. Mahal
mm,
mo naman yung trabaho mo. That's why you're being a flight attendant because you actually
mm.
do love it. There are
Yes.
just some circumstances na parang, yung parang, ito na
Mm,
naman. Yung parang ganyan, yung mga nararamdaman natin. Or
uh,
it could be a customer or anything. But as long as you start your day right, na you're in a good mood, you're like, yes, I'm going to London, or yes, I'm going to fly with my best friend, or
mm,
something. Just think of something that will inspire you. And throughout the day, if something does catch your attention na
uh,
mababago yung
mm,
ngiti mo,
mm,
na bumibigat
mm,
na yung
mm.
ngiti mo, just think about the reasons why you're there.
Yeah.
Because
Mm.
that's what I always do. I'm walking down the cabin, tapos may masungit na pasahero, ngingitian ko eh.
Uh,
I love my job. Yung parang, yung joke na gano'n, yung parang,
uh,
I love my job, yung ganyan.
uh,
And
kahit
to
alam may
practice it,
job.
you can do it in your,
Yeah.
oh, yeah, I love my job, I love my job, yung gano'n. Tapos pupunta ka sa lavatory para sumigaw. Magta-tantrums ka na pala sa lavatory, di ba? So, they could, if they're obviously aspirants, so they can do it in their daily lives today. Pagkagising, magbibisaya na sana ako pagkamata. Pagkagising, you can smile with practice your smile throughout the day. Kahit mukha kang baliw, okay lang. Go,
Mm.
smile to everybody. Hi, ganyan. Because it comes in a natural form na kasi. If you do something, they say if you practice something for
Mm.
over 4,000 times, it will become a natural thing to you. So kung
So,
every day kang nakangiti,
mm,
even while talking,
mm,
magiging natural na siya sa'yo. Kahit galit ka, nakangiti
mm.
ka pa rin. Ganyan.
So, to all our aspirants, if you want to get that flight attendant smile, take it from Candace. Candace, wake up with positivity, wake up with happiness in your heart.
Yes,
I think that's the first thing. That's the very first
exactly.
thing that's gonna radiate sa smile mo, 'di ba?
Very
And
true.
you don't need to go and get some plastic surgery para lang get that. No.
Ma-form, no?
Yes, it has to come naturally. Tama, sinabi ni Candace. It has to come naturally because when you're happy inside, when you feel positivism inside, and when you know you have a great and you love what you're doing, natural na yung
Exactly.
ngiti. So now you know why
Exactly.
flight attendants stay long in their job, why they love being a flight attendant. Because kita mo that they love what they're doing. All right. And despite this whole crisis, despite everything that's happening right now, you still see their smiles. It has never changed. So
Very
Candace,
true.
yeah. So Candace, I'm sure your subscribers would love to watch you in a virtual conference happening on January
Yes.
2021. So,
Yes.
yeah, so care to invite all our viewers right now to the first ever flight attendant virtual conference on January 2021. You have the floor.
Okay, so everybody, yes, I would love to invite all of you, whoever you are, if you're watching right now, please do join us in the first virtual ever conference, flight attendant conference. Uh, Thanks to people, everybody that came up with this idea. It's an absolutely amazing idea. You have your favorite vloggers there, Philippine flight attendant vloggers. They are going to tell you their stories. It's going to be an inspiration. I'll be speaking on January 30,
Uh-huh.
so I'd love to see you on January 30 there and to listen to everybody's stories. And you will learn absolutely a lot of things, especially if you are a flight attendant aspirant. So please do be there. Thank you.
All right. So the first ever flight attendant virtual conference is happening for Forza starting January 2021, every Saturday
Every
of January
Saturday,
of
yes.
January, all right? And at the same time, we have 20 FA vloggers, 20 cabin crew vloggers, your favorite Filipino
Amazing.
cabin crew vloggers who will be there, who will be the speakers for this virtual conference. And this one was organized by Amor Speaks or Amor Maximo. So if you want more information on the first ever flight attendant virtual conference, you may want to visit the Amor Maximo Facebook page, which is there being flashed right down there below. All right, just check out Amor Maximo Facebook page to know when are the dates, the details, how much, and who are your speakers. Basta we have 20. We've already interviewed a few of them. We have Ina Ramos. We have the man who organized it himself, Amor Maximo. We
Yes.
have Jermaine De Guia. We have Kat Alano si Kat. Then who else did we interview? We have Purser CJ De Guia. And now we have Candace Gold, who are just 6 of the 20 speakers, okay, will
Dami.
be there in that conference. So, ang laking ano, I mean, ang laking ano to, ang laking tulong to for all of you aspirants because you will be able to interact also with these FA vloggers, lalo na sa mga fans ni Candice Gold. This will be your chance to ask her questions, to personally
Yes.
interact with her. And
Super exciting.
yes, definitely. And she's very excited to hear from you and to meet you virtually kasi we have to really abide by the new normal. But hopefully in
Exactly.
time, pwede na face to face when everything's okay and when the vaccine has been proven effective. Brighter days ahead, this 2021, right? Candace?
Amen. Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yes.
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 So, Candace, thank you for being on the show right now, for being today's guest. You know what? I'm pretty sure after watching this, many of our Cabridor aspirants will right away get to work, they'll get prepared, they'll use this time talaga to really prepare themselves. I mean, we don't know when the airlines will be hiring, but for now, it doesn't matter when. What's important is now. That people start
Exactly.
now and that people really use this time as an opportunity to prepare to be a cabin crew. Alright?
Yes. Don't let this time go to waste. Actually, do something about it. So,
Yes.
yeah, prepare yourself, good. Yes.
Prepare yourself, everyone, and this is
Yes.
this will be a great time to do it. Alright. Start now. Wag bukas. Wag kailan. Start today. Alright? So thank you again, Candace,
Yeah.
for being on the show. And again, please
Thank
do
you.
yes, and please do not forget to subscribe to Candace Gold on YouTube. It's Candace Gold Vlogs. And your
Mhm.
Facebook again is the same, right?
Exactly the same. Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Candace Gold Vlogs.
Yes, Candice Gold Vlogs to be updated all about if she's gonna post any new thing about being a cabin crew, any new information on being a cabin crew, or maybe her life outside of the aircraft. For all your fans, to all her fans right now watching this show. Alright? So thank you everyone for watching Fly Media everyone and see you on the next episode. Bye everyone!
Bye. Thank you.